what's up? Today I'm talking about Greek style marinated chicken, all done proper with a beautiful yogurt marinade or dressing, and it is going to be absolutely phenomenal. Very easy to prepare, nothing to this at all, and I'm going to prepare this on a beautiful bed of rice, just as a little side. So, first things first, we're going to preheat our oven, 375 degrees Fahrenheit or about 180 degrees Celsius. Again, one less thing to worry about. So the next thing after our oven temp is to actually put together our marinade. And for this, real easy, I'm going to do about a quarter cup of Greek extra virgin olive oil. That's going to go in here. And already this marinade is starting on the right foot. So there goes quarter cup of that. I'm going to take a quarter cup of fresh squeezed lemon juice. If I've said this once, I've said this like 1,000 times. Please don't buy that, that lemon shit that comes in like a bottle that's like that green stuff. It is not real lemon juice. So there's that. I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of strained Greek yogurt. There's one there. You can go a little extra on that. Heaping tablespoon of that will go in there. I'm going to do a little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper will go into that. Now, as I'm whisking this together, the last ingredient, and probably one of the most important in my marinade, is a little oregano. And for this, I'm just going to use approximately a teaspoon or so of Greek oregano. Really going to add punch to this, to the flavor profile. So again, just combine everything. And this is really, really good. Now, for this recipe here, I am using chicken thighs. You can use whatever part of the chicken you like. You can use breast, you can use, anything will work. I'm a thigh guy. What could I say? So that's going to go in here just like that. I'm going to take some bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs, and I'm just going to throw them in there. Let me just move this off over here and just place them in your marinade. And I'm just going to do a little mixy mix just to incorporate everything kind of together and make sure that our chicken, oh, it smells so good. Our chicken is completely and evenly coated, because what's going to happen next is we're going to take a little break. And by break, I mean we're going to let this just sit around for about 15 minutes just to kind of get all acquainted with each other, the chicken with the marinade, and we'll be ready to take it from there. So now that we're all about 15 minutes older, I'm going to take my chicken thighs and I'm just going to place them in my pan here, just like that. Nice and easy. I don't want to waste any of this goodness whatsoever, so I'm just going to kind of pour this over just like that. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to put these into my 375 degree oven for about 20 minutes. Now, don't get your panties in a bunch. We're not going to be done there. They're not going to be done cooking. I want just that first phase of cooking just to kind of seal in everything. And then we're going to really zhuzh this up. All right, so my chicken now has been in the oven 20 minutes. Obviously, it's nowhere near being done. No emergency room visits for us here. So, on its way to its journey of deliciousness, we're going to now add to this. And how am I going to add to this? I got a couple of my tomatoes from my garden. Look at these. Aren't they absolutely beautiful? They're delicious. They're like fantastic. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to basically just cube them up, dice them up very Nothing too fine. And all I'm going to do is just in big chunks, just like that. So you don't need any like mad ninja knife skills. And look, watch this. Wow. Same deal with the other 2 tomatoes. I'm going to cut them up basically into big pieces like that. Tomato, feta, Kalamata olives, oregano. This is all part of this traditional Greek flavor profile that is second to none in MHO. So just boom, boom, just like this. And if you don't have like a razor sharp, like a really sharp knife for this, use a serrated knife. By all means, just use a serrated knife and you'll get like the same kind of results in terms of cutting. You want to slice your tomato or cut your tomato, but you don't want to crush it. You want those juices to be left in so it'll cook with our chicken. So there's that, just like that there. Boom, look at this. Already, baby. Now, another thing here. I'm going to take Kalamata olives, like there's any kind of other olive. All I'm going to do with the stones or the pits still in them, I'm doing about a 1/4 cup, give or take. Just spread them around just like that. You can do more, you can do less. You can even leave out the Kalamata olives, although I don't see why. But here's the thing. It's going to add not only flavor, but it's also going to act as seasoning to our chicken. The next thing is going to be a little feta, and we cannot forget of the feta. And I'm going to use about 150 grams, more or less, of this. And it's just going to go over everything. And this is going to become melty, bubbly, gooey, delicious. I can hardly contain myself. Holy cow. I want to take a little drizzle of olive oil and just real quick, just drizzle this. And maybe a tablespoon or 2, not much more than that. That little kiss. So now this is ready to go back into our oven for another 45 minutes or until the chicken is done to your liking, which is preferably well done. So I'll see you back here in a bit. Alrighty. My marinated chicken with tomatoes, feta, Kalamata olives, right out of the oven. Oh my God, it's still bubbling, hotter than sin. It's like, wow. This is, the smells in here, my friends, are unbelievable. I'm like, like Fred Flintstone, kind of like floating around, when he smells something good in the kitchen. This is how I feel right now. This is so, it even looks beautiful. It looks totally beautiful. So here's the thing with this in terms of presenting and presentation. I'm just going to move this here off to the side. Now, I'm going to take this cutting board here, and I have like an emotional attachment to this cutting board. It's like crazy. Now, what I did was, for this, I also prepared a little bit of rice. Now, let me just pour this over my my cutting board, and I'm just going to make this like a really kind of like a family style kind of meal. And this is my go-to rice. And I'll tell you how to make this, and it's foolproof. It's not even worth a video. 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water. By the way, any rice you want, not a big deal. 2 cups of water, like we said. 1 tablespoon of chicken bouillon or base, and 1 tablespoon of lemon. I promise you, my friends, this will be one of the best rice recipes you've ever had. And there's literally nothing to this. So, I'm going to take this just like that. Don't want to waste any of this goodness. So that's there like that. I'm going to take, bear with me now. Where is it? Perfect, here. My spatula. So I'm just taking literally my chicken and I'm placing it on the rice. Nothing complicated at all. Now check this out here. Talk about like a killer presentation. Like you put this out in front of anybody and I promise you they're going to be like oohing and awing. It's going to be insane. So that's my chicken there. Now I'm going to take my tomato and just let it go kind of all over the place, including the melted feta, because that's kind of key here, just like that. And there's a certain amount of kind of beauty to this. Not only does it taste really good, but it's going to look really great too. I'm going to put more on here. Oh, geez, they're getting away from me. Some of these don't want to cooperate. So just like that. Perfect. And just watch the olives because they want to kind of get away. I got to talk to these olives. All right, so let me just finish up with this here, just like that. Now, tell me that doesn't look gorgeous. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my olives and just remind your guests that the way I've done it is with the stones or the pits in. You can, if you want to take the time and remove the stones, by all means, please do so. Totally up to you. And look at this. Look how gorgeous this looks. All right, that's that. Now, if, again, I want to kind of, again, zhuzh this up and kind of get this a little more presentation-wise, I'm going to take just a lemon and I'm going to cut it lengthwise, just like that, and just put it here like this. Another lemon here, just like that. I'm going to take a little bit of parsley and like a very small amount. Just tear off whatever. Where's my knife here? I lost my knife. And I'm just going to cut it just like that. And just from a height, just dress this just like that. Boom. Done. My marinated Greek style chicken with tomato, feta, and olives is done. It is ready to go. You know what that means. Time to get some like knife and fork action going here. And I want to just kind of try this and share with you this experience. I just want to try a little bit of the rice first with the tomato and the feta. These tomatoes are right out of my garden, so any fresher and they'd still be growing. Oh my God. Let's try a little bit of that chicken here. This chicken literally just falls off the bone. Just like that. Holy shit balls, is that ever good? Oh my God. My friends, look at this. I can't believe, if I could do this, you can do this too. So, I hope you guys try this. It's a very easy recipe. There's really nothing to it. As long as you're organized and you have your stuff together, you have no problem making food like this. I thank you so much for watching. I had a blast making this. I hope you guys tried this. I hope you guys share this. This is a really fantastic meal in itself. For this recipe, check me out online at kensgreektable.com. And you'll find this recipe and so many others. Be careful, stay healthy, stay safe, and until next time, I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.